Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I am just working on the cover of my Wisteria journal, the Wisteria Dreams. So I've got 3 signatures. They're not really finished, but I just wanted to work on how I'm going to actually attach them into the cover. So what I thought I would do is get a little bit of sort of chipboard. I've marked it off. Now this is 6 centimeters. I've done it in centimeters because it works out a little bit easier for me to measure. And that's just under 2.5 inches. I've measured it so it's a little bit smaller than the actual journal, like that, which is, let me measure. It is 20 centimeters or 7 3/4 inches. And my journal is 9 inches or just nearly 23 centimeters. So, and then I've just measured the little holes on there. Shall I tell you what they are? I measured them at 10 centimeters and then 2 centimeters from either end, and they are 2 centimeters apart. Oh no, they're not. We are 3 centimeters in the middle, 3 centimeters in the middle, and then 1.5 and 4.5. So that's sort of like even. Now what I have done, I wasn't going to video this, but I thought I would because I wanted to do something a little bit different with the background, so it's not just stuck on. Well, I'm going to stick it on, but so it's a little bit more embellished on there, because look, I've stuck it down. You can see my pencil marks in there anyway. So this is just like a little bit of fabric. What I was going to do, I'm going to actually sew around this because I want to put the fabric on. I've just sort of like stuck that on. So I'm going to stick that down. And I've got some tulle, and I've got some of this tulle with the little sequins on. And what I thought I might like to do, I've got like little pieces. I'm going to just, are we in the right place? Yeah, you can see. I'm going to just take little sections of the tulle and just stretch it just so it's not flat, and then I'm going to pop it across like this. It doesn't matter if I go over the holes because you know, we can just pop through those anyway. I'm going to just cut a few little bits off. Take the little bits, not quite sure which way around, just so they go across like this, and then doesn't matter if this flaps over because I want it to look a little bit sort of scruffy, so that when you put your signatures in, let's find the middle bit because I've got 3 signatures. As you put them in and you open it out, in between you've got like a little bit of sort of fabric, so it's not so plain in the middle. I'm not going to do it thick, I'm just going to do it quite lightly, but I think that would look quite nice. I think so anyway. But the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get this out of the way so I don't get glue and all sorts all over it. I'm going to stick this down like that. I'm going to just cut a little bit off because I don't want it to go right over. That side's okay. I'm going to just cut this down a little bit like that. So this is a really quite a nice thin cotton fabric, which is lovely, easy to sort of stick down and not heavy, because we don't want anything too heavy in there. So let's just want to do something a little bit, I don't know, just to make it a little bit prettier. Right, I'm going to, where's my glue? Can I just stick this down with a little bit of tacky glue? Just spread that down and fold this over. So only to stick it down so that I can sew it, so I know that these are going to sort of stay on quite nicely. Let's stick this down. I don't know whether I've cut enough off there. There we go. I'll cut a little bit more off there, I think, just so it doesn't cover these holes. There we go. That will do. That will do. It's probably these bits out of the way. I think I'll probably have to stick or just hold the little tooly bits down with a little bit of glue stick, I think, before I sew. So I'm just gonna pop this in just like that. Oops. There we go. Gosh, I've got bits everywhere. Pop this down. Like that. I think this might look quite nice actually. It's quite difficult trying to think of nice ways to do things without having to sort of repeat ourselves. Do you know what I mean? Nice little different things. And I think embellishing the sort of little bit that you're going to sew your signatures into, because this is going to actually stick on the book, because I don't want to go through the cover. I'm going to pop this on, stick that in. Oh, and I've got these which are from BB Crafts, and these are the wax thread. They're sort of, I think that one might be a little bit too bluey, but these are lovely purple ones to sew the signatures in with. Quite like that one, it's really lovely. So I think I'll use that to sew in the signatures. Right, what I might do is just, should I just double that over or should I just pop it on like that? Because we can just go through those. Because then that will sort of like stick at the top. I'm hoping this will work. If it doesn't work, then we will have to start again. But if we don't try, we won't know, will we? So let's just stick that down. Let's go for the pinky bits first, shall we? Cut little bits off. I want it to go across. Let's just scrunch it up all the way across, because then I know it's going to sew on it, because I don't want to sew all over the place. I just want to sew around the outside of it. So just stretch. This is quite nice because it sort of like stretches a little bit, doesn't it? What should we do? Let's just pop a little glue. This will dry by the time you sew in the signature anyway. There we go. Let's have a little bit of the, this is lovely and soft, this one. I think this is the one that I got in Spain. So let's just pull that. Not that you can really see this one, it sort of like blends in with the background one, but you will be able to see it when it's sort of like close up in the actual journal. There we go. A little bit down the bottom. Chop that off. Bit of a stretch. Oops. Like that. Perfect. Because I don't mind these coming up in between the journal pages. The signature pages, I mean. Oh gosh, I've got cotton stuck all over me. Let's pop. I'm not sure whether this is going to stretch too much, but let's pop that on. Stick that down. Oh, I think this is going to look lovely. I think it will look lovely. Okay, this is the right length. The edgy bits, these bits, oops, can always sort of like trim off a little bit. Later. Did I put glue on there? There we go. Actually, I might go this way a bit. Perfect. One more little bit, I think, down at the bottom. Which way should we cut this? There we go. I'm going to just move this bit up. I think you can go up there, and then might be enough glue on there to stick this down. There we go. Okay guys, so that's it. So it looks a bit sort of like all over the place, doesn't it? But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sew around the edge like this, and then what I can do, then this will just go in there like that, and I just think that will look really nice, won't it? These little bits, doesn't matter, they can just flap around. I just want it to look not too straight edges. Right, I'm going to quickly go and sew this around. I need to change my thread in my machine because I've got the brown in there, so I'm going to pop the purple in there. So 2 seconds. Okay, perfect. Look at that. I love it. I think that looks really nice. Now let's see how easy it's going to be to sew in these signatures. Let's chop those little bits off, but that's the back. So this is the front. So where's our little holes? There's the little hole there. And this one right over there, right through that sequin, but let's see. Might have made a little bit of a hard job for myself sewing them in, but I think it's going to look really, really lovely in the journal, isn't it? So I just need to take my time sewing these in like that. So let's see, let's get ready, let's pop our lid on there. Now I've got my signatures. Now what I need to do is just take everything out of the signatures. Now they will probably all end up in different places, but I'm really not worried about that because I haven't finished I'm going to take these off, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to sew everything in and it doesn't move about. So let's see, pop that in there. Not sure whether I'm going to catch all of that in there, but that's one. Don't think I have a lot in this. I haven't really done a lot in this, but majority of it I'm just going to be sticking in anyway. I won't be sewing the pieces in. So let's just go through it. That's that one, and I think this one I'm going to have as the front. Am I going to have this one at the front, or is it this one? I think that one. Not that it really matters like that, does it? I don't think. That should go in with both. Let's take our little butterfly out. Let's take this out. That's just attached in there. Don't think I have anything else. Or a little postcard. Let me take you out as well. Okay, this is going to be my first one. So I just think, look at that. I think that will look really, really pretty in between. That will be the end. I'm going to put this little one in the front, in the middle, I think I should sort of hold these together with a little clip, shouldn't I, really? But I don't mind if they're sort of scruffily messy. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be, I think this is a type of journal that you can have little scruffy bits on. Gosh, that doesn't do well. There we go. That's the middle one. Oh, we've got another little card in there. This is this one. Pop that in. Let's just make sure that is level like that. Let's pop a little clip on there. Little clip on the back. Go. That's that one. That's that one. Let's put our little bits there. Let's pop those out of the way. And then we have this one here. So yes, this is right, guys. I've forgotten my other one. Let's just make sure I've got everything in here. This one doesn't have a little pocket in it, does it? No, because I haven't put it in. It is here. This is the little delicate one. This is the very first one that I did. which I just love. Let's take the postcard out. I'm going to tuck those in there so I don't sew them together. That one should be all right. So that one goes into here. Where should we put it? Let's just put it in between here, like that. Let's see how we end up. Let's clip this together now. Okay, that's the middle. Go. There we go, that's better. Perfect. Right, this is the first one, because I do like that. No, it's not. This is the first one. Oh my gosh. This is the first one, because I like this pocket on that one. As you open up the journal, that goes in there like that. Okay, that is the middle. Fabulous. Pop those on, and we'll pop another little clip. These clips, I love these clips. I'm going to do a video, I think probably next week. I've got some bits and pieces ready on some of the things that I get off Amazon, because I get asked a lot of all my little essential bits that I get off Amazon. So I'm going to just show you some basics that just make my life a little bit easier. Okay, that's how they're going to go in. So normally, oh, get these bits everywhere. I'm going to sew this one into the back. So that's perfect. Where's my little piece of paper gone? There it is. There's my little piece of paper. This is going to go into the middle of the journal. These are the holes. So this is going to sit in there like that, and I'm going to get my little book. This is my little tub there. Get my little book to make the holes. Just makes things a little bit easier to have a little book like this. I can put things in. There we go. Shall I get things ready? A little bit unorganised. Do you think that's a little bit big? OTT. I'm going to go for the darker one because I quite like this one. So this is some lovely wax thread from BB Crafts. So I'm going to do about 3. You don't really need a huge amount, but let's do 3 of these for our 3 signatures. So this is the one that I normally use, which is just sort of like the creamy one. But look at that, I think this is just going to look so pretty in there. Pop that over. Let's pop those over there because we don't need those. I do need to make some holes in here, don't I? But I think that is that my smallest needle. This is the thin one. This will do. This will be lovely. Obviously this is an embroidery needle, but you don't need anything this big. You can just use a smaller one. Okay guys, here we go. Make sure that is level with the middle of that. I'm going to take my pokey tool and just pop that through like this, like that, and I'm going to just do one at a time. I think it will just make my life a little bit easier to do that. What do I do with it? Oh, there it is. Gosh. Right, should we have that at the top? Now I'm going to do the back one first. So I'm going to go through the middle, through there. Okay, this is the back one. Through there, through the bottom, that, through this hole. Let's just poke through. That's it. Sorry, I'm going to be all over the place, but that goes like that. Pull this out. This is going to go through the top one, like this, and then through that one there. Okay, then we want to go back through this middle one. Pull it tight. Okay guys, I need a little bit more thread on here. Let me just pull that through. Pull that through. I got myself caught up on there. There we go. There we go. Through the middle. If we can, go through there. Find the hole. Okay, pop through. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was lucky. Right, let's see. This is a little bit fiddly, isn't it? But that just sits on there. I'm not going to tie it tight because I need to make sure they are on. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Take these two off. I'm actually going to clip them together. Just like that, because that will make it a little bit easier for me to sew the middle one in. Right, that's the first one. Phew! Oh, little card that can come out. Let's get this one done. Let's make a little hole like this. Pop this in the right place. Put this on here. Make sure we are lined up. Okay, not happy with that bit. Let's just make sure these are lined up properly. Just like that. Okay. I can clip there. You on there properly? I think so. That can clip on there. Pop your little template in. Go into the middle of your book. Like that. And I'm going to just pop a hole there. Hole there. And a hole there. Okay, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Let's pop another one of these through. Pop that on. We're going to go through. Look at that great big eye of that needle, and I can't even thread it through. There we go. Okay, let's bring this back. Pop it through the middle. Let's find the middle hole there. Okay. Pop that through. Go through this one. Like that. Through there like that. Let's try and make this a little bit easier. Down through here. Coming through. Pull that little end bit through. There we go. Don't go through. And then we want to go through the middle one. And then we come back up through this middle one. Through there. probably be so much easier with a smaller needle. And then we're going to go through in the middle, back up through there. This is where you want a smaller needle. This is way, way, way too big. I'm going to pop this through so I know where the hole is. This is the first time you've seen somebody sewing a signature. It's so much easier than this. It's me doing it, trying to do it in view of the camera. But it's not as hard as this. It's not as hard as I make it out to be. Gosh, I thought I'd sewn that on upside down. Phew! Look, that's fitted in there. Lovely. So let's pull that tight. So, do you see what I mean? Where the in-betweeny bit, look at that. Instead of having sort of a plain bit, that looks really lovely. Super duper. Right, let's do this one. Let's get our book. Pop this down. Make sure we are all lined up. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Our template. When you make a template, what are we doing for time? With map ages for time. Right, when you do a template, make sure that the same distance is from the top and the bottom, and this is even, or if it's not, right top and bottom on it, because it needs to be obviously the right size, doesn't it? Where's my little pokey tool gone? Oh, there it is. Right, so I'm going to pop this in here. Should we see, make sure? I think we're all pretty level, aren't we? And there. Whoops. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, you can go away. Let's take our other little piece of thread and pop it through. Yeah, I think this was just a tad too big. I don't think I've got a smaller one in here. Is this a smaller in length? That might be a bit better. That was gigantic, wasn't it? Way too big. There we go. Right, the last little one. Let's just clip these two together like that. Just so it doesn't open out. Right way. This is the right way. Pop it through the middle, through our middle hole, down through the bottom, like that. Oops. Oops, that's not easy to see. Let's poke that through. There we go. There we go, up through there. And down through here. If I can. Gosh, come on, through you go. Oh, you don't want to go through, why's that? Oh, there we are. Through our little hole. There we go, and then up through the last one. Okay, let's open this up. Let's see if we can get through this little hole. Oh my gosh, this needle's so much easier. Oh, so much easier. Let's go down. Gosh, saying it's so much easier and I can't get through. Come on, wibbly wobbly through. Just make that. Gosh. Come on. Oh, now my needles come out. Oh dear. Let's pop that through. Pull this a little bit tighter. Oh look, there we are. Lovely. Pop that back in the pot. Right. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. Let's take these little clips off. Look at that. Now that sits on there perfect. Let's just tie this one a little bit tighter. So we need to make sure that that's nice and tight. I know that would look like a bit of a palaver, didn't it? I do apologise. Let's pop these on. Just going to do one little knot in there. Let's do this one nice. Pull this nice and tight. There we go, that one's nice and tight on there. Do a little, put one little knot in there. Just make sure you're all nice and tight. That one's a little bit. Let's do a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. That is fabulous, isn't it? So this will sit in the middle of the journal, obviously. This is going to be the middle. Can you see? This is what I wanted to see. This pretty bit in the middle of it. There's the other bit. We don't want that in there, do we? And then that's that pretty bit. Oh, I think it's lovely. That is exactly what I wanted. What's that little bit of thread? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Shall we have a little peek? Shall we have a little peek to see what it will look like? I'm not going to stick it in yet, because I'm just going to see whether I need to put anything at the top. Oops. On there. Just, I mean, these little bits. I might need to put something up there to hide that, but I don't think I do. So that is just perfect. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? And then that will be the front once that's down. Oh, I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. So there we go, guys. Not sure. I might actually add little flower. I had those little flowers here somewhere. They were from a lavender. I was just going to pop one over the top. What did I do with them? Oh, well, I'll show you next time. I was going to pop just one through there and then tie another knot, just so we've got like a little flower in the middle. But I'm just loving it. Love the purple. Great choice that was, I think. That looks beautiful. So there we go, guys. That is a nice little embellished, I don't know what you'll call it, little journal thingy-majiggity. We like the word thingy-majiggity if we don't know what it's called, don't we? But loving it. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. And I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.